Hello and welcome everyone to Coach's Corner, our weekly coaches segment where we sit down with Caitlin Coachella, the head women's soccer coach here at the University at Albany. Coach, let me just say congratulations. You had a very successful year in women's soccer. It seemed like this fall was sort of like a renaissance for women's soccer. It's been down for a couple of years, and really you at the helm, a lot of firsts. For first time in X amount of years, you hosted a playoff game or had all conference honors in the way that you did, winning a playoff game. What do you attribute to your success in 2014?
I think the biggest thing for us was the players buying into the culture and changing that culture. And that wasn't just this season. That was the start last winter. And we talked to them a lot about what it was going to take to get to this place, and that what we were going to try to accomplish was going to be a steady increase, and it was going to be an incline for us. And I think that's what we did this year. I think we took, 2 wins last season, and we turned that into 7 wins this year. So everything that we did was an increase from last year. We had a winning record in conference. We were 3-2-3. And I think our goal, was to score more, was to get on the board, and was just to be committed to the overall team concept rather than an individual concept. And I think the reason we had so many players honored and pretty much, the conference recognizing those players was because of the fact that they bought into the team concept, and overall because of that, it recognized individual players. But that was, I think, the biggest change.
Let's talk about some of those individual players, because you have a handful who are coming back, right?
We do. We're only losing 1 senior, which it's exciting because I think the team feels that it's just one more stepping stone, and they've already had this entire year to play together. So, we're obviously going to miss Stephanie Nelly. She was a great center back for us. She did really, really well. But the team is excited because it's only one player that is leaving our program. And so the fact that they feel comfortable and ready to play for one another again, it's just going to propel us forward.
What could we be expecting from the women's soccer program 2015?
Well, a lot of exciting things, I think. We've done well at home. We get really excited for home games. I think the biggest change that we want to implement is how we perform on the road. And so we've already started meeting with the girls in the last week or two, and we've been talking to them about, end of the year, when you look back, what could you have changed? What do you want to change? And I think their willingness and their attitude toward away games is going to be completely different. And I think it has to for us to be even more successful. And
you're still a young coach. Is there something when you look back and say, okay, you know what, I learned something this year that maybe I can improve on for the following season?
Sure. I think as a coach, you have to be constantly learning, and you have to want to change, and you have to be willing to listen to your assistants and take ideas from everywhere that you can. And so, our goal going forward, something that we've looked at for women's soccer in general, is just that willingness and that being fearlessness in the final third. That's something that we're trying to improve upon, giving them ideas of how to do that, but also being strong in the air. So for us, maybe we should have worked a little bit more on being strong physically in the air, slide tackling. So these are different things that we're going to work on in the off season.
All right, Coach. Well, again, congratulations on your terrific season, and hopefully have a good off season, productive, and best of luck in the coming days.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, that'll do it for this entire year's installments of Coach's Corner. We thank Coach Caitlin Coachella so much for joining us here every week, and we thank you for watching and tuning in, getting the beat on women's soccer. For Coach Coachella, I'm Zach Bai. We hope to see you next time.